Arabia Knights will receive to start tonight's game. They will defend the east goal, and to kick off for the Albertville Aggies will be Jay Raines. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Game 5 of the 2003 season. Deep for the Arabian Knights, Drew Guess. He'll be flanked by Michael Chamness and Joey Light. Or make that note, Taylor Guess. Taylor Guess. And here's Raines to kick off. Short pooch kick. It will go out of bounds. Nope, it'll stay in bounds. It'll be taken at the 25-yard line. And coming forward up across the 30 to the 35-yard line is Chris Smith on a 9-yard return of the opening kickoff. And the Knights will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Very close to going out of bounds. It was right on the hash mark there on the sidelines. Chris did the right thing. It was probably going to stay in, and the kickoff is live. Albert was down there. He picks it up and gets something positive out of it. Great job. Great job by Chris Smith on returning the ball for 9. Arabs got it down to 35.
1st and 10, Matt Patterson is your quarterback. In the backfield, the fullback will be Drew Crowley. He does get a start. He was day-to-day, but he was hurt last week. He's in there now. But Drew Guest, the tailback, gets the ball in a big hole at right tackle across the 40 to the 45 to the 46-yard line, where he is belted down after an 11-yard gain. The stop was made by D. Formby, the 6'1", 235-pound senior for the Aggies.
Well, he only needs 53 more yards to go, and he breaks 500 yards down. He had 64 to start. Now we got 53 more yards. That's 500 plus, at averaging over 100 yards per ball game so far for Drew Guess.
The first down is the first of the game, and it is a BNC backhoe service first down on Fun 92.7's broadcast of tonight's Arabian Night game. Here's the crazy option. Patterson going to keep it. He's across midfield down to the 48-yard line. Good run by Matt Patterson. Stephen Hodgins, he is a 6', 230-pound senior. Had to make the stop from behind. Austin Davis also there for the Aggies.
Matt's getting faster and faster, or quicker each week. He got so quick then he stepped on his own foot and went down, or he'd still be running. Great job.
Knights quickly to the line of scrimmage. Wide to the right side, Michael Chamness. Coming this way is Joey Light. Turn, here's the stretch play to Guess. He's hot in the backfield. Spins and gets back a yard or two, but he will still lose about a yard. And he will be dropped just shy of the midfield stripe. D. Formby again to make the stop.
I would say they were keying on Mr. Drew Guess. Everybody, about 3 of them, is going the same direction he goes as soon as the ball snapped out there.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio is supported by Trophies and More, specializing in awards, plaques, nameplates, and trophies on Main Street in Arab. 256-571-9379 for all your trophy needs. On 3rd down and 6 now, the Knights just shy of midfield. They go to the shotgun with Patterson flanked by Crowley. Back to pass. Matt going to throw it for the first time today. Rolling to the right side. Throws downfield. Has a man open. Taylor Guest drops the ball at the 30. Incomplete. Coverage by Adam Thompson. And let's see who else. Michael Darden. I'll get it out in a second, who came in on that play at safety. Of course, he's the quarterback for the Aggies, and the Aggies will get the football as the result of an Arabian Nights punt. West Ball will stand back at his own 35-yard line.
We'll be saying Michael Darden's name a lot tonight. He is some kind of quarterback out there.
Derek Epperson, one of the fleet wideouts for the Aggies. Back to receive. Low snap, got by Baugh. Here comes the pressure. Ball's on the ground. Aggies are going to get it. And the Aggies get a big break on a bad snap. And as the result, it was D. Formby, who has been all over the field to start this football game, recovering the Arabian Night fumble at the 36-yard line. So the Aggies get a break early, 1st and 10 at the Arab 36.
Low snap, he scoops it up on the first bounce, tries to get it, it goes between his hands. He goes back after it, picks it up, and goes forward, it slips out of his hands.
And here comes that wide open offense for the Albertville Aggies. Michael Darden will stay in the shotgun all night. Epperson is a shot in the slot. Austin Barrick's out there, running the option. Give it out to Justin Brown. He's got a block on the corner. He's to the 30. He's down inside the 25-yard line and very near a first down. May have dropped the ball, but recovered it quickly. The Arabian Knights' Chad Bagwell was there to make the stop.
Arab was hitting the quarterback then. They went after Darden, and just as soon as he tossed it, he got plastered back there. We're going to see them going after him all night long.
Albertville has Clint Spurgeon in the ball game. Clint Spurgeon is in, and he will sit next to the quarterback in the shotgun with the ball resting at the 26-yard line. Far side hash mark. Albertville's first play from scrimmage, gain 9. 2nd and a short 1. They flood the right side, which is the wide side of the field. Here comes pressure on Darden, having to run for his life. He's scrambling out of there and looks from here shy of first down yardage. It will depend on the spot. Pressure came up the middle that time from Wes Baugh, but it was Evan Shipp that ran him out of bounds.
They were all over him back there in the backfield. He did an outstanding job of stepping up at the last minute in the little pocket hole there and getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He was lucky to escape with his life. So Albertville now on third down and less than a yard goes under center for the first time tonight. Unbalanced to the right side with a single running back, and Darden's going to keep it in hands. First down yardage and a lot more. He's across the 20 down near the 15, maybe to the 14-yard line, where Lanny Crowley, seeing his first action of the year, the safety man, finally brought him down, but that quarterback sneak almost went for 6.
A great job. Everybody thought the tailback was going to get the ball, and he ran. I didn't even see him with the ball in. Crowley back in the game for the first time. He's been out with a cracked shoulder blade all year, and he's back playing.
Coming wide to the right side this time is Raines. Slot this way is Barrick. Here's the fake to the fullback. Quarterback's going to keep it, and this time he is going to be stuffed for about a 3-yard loss back at the 15-yard line. Knights came with a lot of pressure as Wes Baugh was there to make the stop, but he had help back there from Justin Tolton.
Justin Tolton was all over him that time, eating him up. He's going to come out now for a breather, and someone else is going to go back in. Their line is doing a great job up there right now.
It is second down, and they mark his forward progress just shy of the 15, so we'll call it second and a short 12. Trips to the right side this time. Darden goes under center. Quick out this time, throws it out. This is Barrick, the big tight end, and he crosses the 10-yard line and is rolled up at that spot by Casey McGinnis, a very active linebacker and leading tackler for the Arabian Knights.
Good offensive play then by Albertville, stacking 3 on one side, 2 going deep and 1 standing still. It's pretty easy to hit that little short guy out there, and he gets 2 or 3 out of it.
Not much breathing room. The Knights this time quickly have to adjust to 4 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. Here's Albertville on third down from the 10. Darden's going to keep it run to the short side and get the line of scrimmage and nothing more. Jason Casey would have none of that, and he made the stop one-on-one at the 10-yard line. So the Aggies are forced now to make a decision on 4th and 6th, and here comes the field goal unit.
And they're on the far right hash mark. It's going to be about a, about a 30-yard attempt here, 35-yard attempt really.
The attempt will come from about the 17-yard line, which will make it a 27-yard attempt.
Okay, well, that's right.
And to attempt the field goal is Jay Raines. He is a senior, a wide receiver by trait, but he is also their field goal kicker. Darden to hold. Here's the snap. Placement is there. Raines gets the kick, and it is good. So with 6:47 to play in the first quarter, the Albertville Aggies have drawn first blood at the Pitt and Arab, and they lead the Knights 3-0 on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day Hey, Rob. How are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Gunnersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Gunnersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your
Back with you at the pit in Arab, Michael St. John, Citizen Bill Rutherford, Ronnie Shoemate, Stacy Holloway down on the field. The whole crew is here, as is a bunch of fired-up Aggies and their fan base, a big fan base. Michael Chamness is going to take the dribbled kick at the 20. He's across the 30, still on his feet at the 35. Good return for Chamness all the way out to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on the return for Michael Chamness, and the Arabian Knights will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. And Citizen Bill Rutherford, you want to give us the facts and figures on that Albertville drive?
Yeah, the drive started on the, let's see, it started on the, what yard line did we start on that time?
On the football field.
Yeah, I was writing down the stats on the other one. Started on the 36 of Arab, went down to the 10, field goal attempt by Jay Raines. 3-0, Aggies lead the Knights.
And here's the gift to Drew Gesson. He's got a big hole at middle guard, across midfield, down to near the 40-yard line in Albertville territory. Give Drew Guest 20 on the gain, and that is our Arabian Night BNC backhoe service. 1st and 10 from the folks that really dig football, serving all of North Alabama. BNC backhoe service. Dustin Kirkland and Charlie Bowden made the stop for the Aggies, but the Knights roll it down 20 yards on 1st down for Drew Guest, who is only 60 yards shy of the 500-yard mark this season, and he may get it here in the 1st quarter. Long count, Patterson under center. Turns, gives it to Drew Crowley, the fullback, and he is going to get 2 yards at middle guard. Not a lot of running room. Bobby Gonzalez, the linebacker, along with Joey Giraldi, were there to make the stop.
Last week, that little quick fullback trap right up the middle got a lot of yards. Apparently, they looked at some film and knew what was going to happen. But, you know, Drew's had a sore leg. It may not be completely 100%, but he's going to give all he's got.
It is 2nd down with a gain of 3, 2nd and 3 for the, or check that, 2nd and 7 for the Arabian Knights. We're at 5:50 to play in the 1st quarter, and the Albertville Aggies lead this football game as the result of a field goal on a muffed Arabian Knight punt snap. They lead 3-0. Patterson checking off at the line of scrimmage. I formation set, slot to the short side of the field, going to run the option to the wide side, and Drew Guest is going to get the football. Turns inside at the 35 and rolled up at the 34-yard line. Again, Joey Girardi, the linebacker, and Bobby Gonzalez there to make the stop after the gain of 3. 3rd and 4 for the Knights, with the ball resting just inside of the Albertville 34-yard line.
I'm impressed with Gonzalez, the linebacker back there. He's a headhunter. He's all over the field. He moves very good laterally. He's just going sideline to sideline fast out there.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio, brought to you by Anthony's Hair Design on 231 North in the Dogwood Plaza, your complete hair care center, featuring the new PM Shines translucent hair color. Anthony's Hair Design. On 3rd down, Knights checking off at the line. Junior quarterback Matt Patterson's going to air it up. Just a little flare pass to Evan Shipp, in and out of his hands at the 20-yard line. Incomplete. It will bring up 4th down, and now decision time for the Knights. The Aggies had it deep in Knight territory and took the 3. We're a little out of field goal range, and I think the Knights will go for it here on 4th down.
I believe they will. That's an easy play there. Usually either catch it or you get a penalty on that play. They were shooting 3-1.
And the Knights will indeed go for it on 4th down. 4th and the better part of 4. Slot to the right side. That way is Chamness. Give it to Drew Guest, your money guy, and he is going to be well shy of the 1st down as his legs were taken under him, out from under him by Joey Girardi, and Albertville takes over. 1st and 10 on downs. The Knights have given the ball back to the Aggies at the 32-yard line.
That is a big morale builder for Albertville. Everybody on the side over there, look at Albertville stands. They're up. The kids are up, jumping up and down. That was the best thing that could happen to Albertville.
Citizen Bill Rutherford.
Yeah, let me try to recap that a little bit. 3 minutes, 30 seconds off the clock on the last Aggie drive. 7 plays, started on the 36, down to the 10, 26 yards, then the field goal. 3-0, Aggies over the Knights.
And the Aggie offense is back on the field with 4:38 to play in the 1st quarter in that 3-0 lead. And they empty the backfield, and as I say that, they rush Clint Spurgeon into the ball game. The little scat back besides Darden. Darden going to throw the little pass out. Pass is complete to Epperson. Penalty marker goes down as Epperson crosses the 35-yard line. Let's check the marker, and I think we're going to have some motion against the Aggies.
I think we had a wide out, a flanker on this side, picked his foot up a little early.
Light was on the stop for the Arabian Knights. I want to remind you that during the progress of tonight's game, you'll hear the progress of all the football games throughout the Tennessee Valley. The Fun 92.7 Pizza Hut in-game scoreboard will give you the scores of each and every game that's going on, including that ever-important matchup between Guntersville and Scottsboro. Nope, it's not a region game, but these two, well, they don't like each other, and somebody is going to catch it, I think, tonight and get Scottsboro one way or the other. Penalty against Albertville, 5 yards for procedure, and that will back it up. Stacy Holloway, the Knights seem a little shell-shocked on the sideline right now.
Yeah, they do. You know, we'll be taking it to them for one play and then bounce right back and have a bad play. And that's, you know, you got to be consistent. And I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Taylor Guest left the ball game with a broken collarbone, so he won't be back. Probably won't be back for maybe the season. He went out with ice on it and 2 doctors with him, so he's headed out.
Oh, my goodness. We said to start the game they didn't need any more injuries, and that will be a big one. Not that he was a starter, but he's a young man that was filling in many positions for the Knights, both offensively and defensively.
And he did a lot of kicking for us. He was all over the field for special teams.
Taylor Guess out with a collarbone. 4:24 to play in the first quarter. Albertville backed up 5 yards. It's now 1st and 15, and Darden goes under center. Turns, going to give it to his tailback, and Epperson's going to come forward. I said Epperson, check that, it's Dustin Brown. Breaks the tackle at the 40. He's on his horse at the 50. He's at the 40, and he's all the way down to the Knight 35-yard line. Justin Brown, the 5'10", 200-pound senior, looked to be caught up in traffic, and then all of a sudden came out of there, and Lanny Crowley had to catch him from behind to save a touchdown.
And Lanny can get on his horse and go. He has got some speed. That was all that kept 6 out of the end zone there. Good job by Lanny Crowley.
Big run, Justin Brown, first time he's touched the football tonight. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Ball at the Arab 35-yard line. Brown, single setback. Darden under center. Albertville going to throw the little flare pass outside, and it is complete, and he is hammered down. Austin Barrick, the sophomore receiver. Michael Chamness almost picked that one up.
Oh, I thought he was going to step up and get it, but he hit him just as he caught the ball. As I said, he brought the wood. It was contact. They lost about 4 on that one now. It's going to be 2nd and about 14.
And the Knights were very aware of that play. Obviously, they had seen it before, and Chamness was coming like a freight train and came within inches of picking it off.
Oh, he'd still be running. He'd be about Joppa right now. That was a good job, Michael.
It is now 2nd and 14. Albertville operating from the Arab 39-yard line, near side hash mark as you listen. Turn, fake to Brown. Here's Darden going to throw the bomb. Got a man out there, wide open, touchdown! Aggies score on a 39-yard touchdown pass. Michael Darden to Jay Raines, and they're up by 9.
Oh, pretty play. I like the way the guy faked it. They had a flanker out here, the same exact play. Looked like it was going to happen that Chamness did. Guy standing over there, jumping up, waving his arms. Everybody went after him. Had the man streaking down the left sideline, wide open, and beat her cornerback about 5 steps.
And shock has set in on the Knights sideline. Down below, Stacy Holloway with the point after coming.
Okay, we're waiting on the snap. They're doing a shift right now. They're ready to line up.
Center's swinging gate.
Swinging gate. The center's over the ball now. We're waiting on the snap. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock. There's a snap. The hold's good. Kick was tipped, but it went through.
And the kick is good. The Albertville Aggies have a 10-0 lead over the Arabian Knights with 3:18 to play in the first quarter on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Some cars push the envelope. This one tears it to shreds. Imagine a sports car like no other. How it feels, how it looks, how it's powered and performs. Test drive the all-new Mazda RX-8 at Billy Thrash Mazda in Albertville.
Why do men climb mountains? Because they can. And an Arctic Cat can climb mountains like no other ATV. More fuel capacity, more suspension travel, more ground clearance. Arctic Cat, more to go on.
Check out the selection of Arctic Cat ATVs at Bond's Appliance, Guntersville.
Brent Lusk of Alpha Insurance continues to be a proud supporter of Marshall County football. And remember, for all your insurance needs, call Alpha.
back with you at the pit in Arab. Michael St. John, Rodney Shoemate, and perhaps the biggest crowd in a decade at the pit, some of which are shocked, some of which are exuberant. The Aggies lead the Knights 10-0 with 3:18 to play in the first quarter, and Jay Raines prepares to kick off for the Aggies.
What a ball game we've got here. Standing room only, and Arab is in shock right now. They didn't think this was going to happen.
Raines approaches the ball, and they're going to keep it out of Guess's hands if they can. Michael Chamness will take the short kickoff at the 15, coming forward to the 20. He's to the 30, still on his feet across the 35 and brought down at the 37-yard line. Stop was made by Joseph Brooks for the Aggies. Citizen Bill Rutherford, have you got the stats on that last drive?
We may be a little better prepared this time. Drive started on the 32 of the Aggies, 5 plays. It covered 68 yards, minute 22 seconds off the clock. The drive was capped off by a 39-yard pass, darting to Raines. Aggies lead the Knights 9-0.
Matt Patterson, junior quarterback under center. Knights with the eye in the backfield. Chamness in the slot to the right side. Fake to Crowley, going to run it on the option play to Drew Guess, and he is 8 up for a loss of 2 back at the 35-yard line, and Drew Guess is still down. And you don't want to see this, but he is still on the turf. And we're going to take a break. It is 10-0. Albertville leads Arab, 2:55 to play in the first quarter on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Yeah, the hit came, and when you watch the replay on Horizon Channel 2, you'll see it. But the hit came lower knee toward the ankle, so we'll check with the doctor on the sideline, and we'll find out what's going on with Drew Guess, who goes down on that run, but he's trying to walk it off. So the Knights are faced after a yard loss, 2nd down and 11. Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio, sponsored by Casey Construction, North Alabama's premier custom home builder. Here comes motion with Chamness to the wide side. Knights moving right to left as you listen in the first quarter. They'll run the toss sweep. Deep man in the eye this time is Drew Crowley. He's a little gimpy, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. The stop was made by, well, they said Charlie Bowdner. You say Brock Morris. Brock Morris was operated on. It can't be Brock Morris. It's got to be somebody in a number 10. But it can't be Brock, so we'll have to check the number.
Yeah, they got Crowley. They put Drew Crowley back at tailback, brought Wes Ball in at fullback. Both of these boys have played fullback all year, but now Drew Crowley's able to move around.
It is 3rd and long for the Knights. Clock running inside of 2 minutes in the first quarter. They trail Albertville 10-0 in a shocker. Here's the snap. Penalty markers go down. Knights are going to be penalized 5 yards on this one. With this situation, let's go down to the field, Stacey Holloway. With the situation of the Knights having more injuries now coming to their running back, I think the Knights are going to be having to throw the football more.
That's what I was going to say. I think you'll see them line up, maybe even go into that shotgun that we saw earlier in the season. And they do have a good group of receivers, so I don't think that's such a bad idea. But when all you do is line up and throw, that turns into a deal where you've got linebackers that are going to be blitzing, and you'll have to have some really good blocks from your offensive linemen.
They are working very quickly on Drew Guest to try to see if they can get him taped up, and Stacey Holloway is right on top of what's going on. We'll get a report further on the injury to Drew Guest. His brother Taylor Guest went down earlier in the period with a broken collarbone. Knights keep the eye intact. Near side hash mark, deep man in the eye is Drew Crowley. Back to pass, Patterson going to throw the little screen back to Crowley, and the Aggies read it and knock him down after about a yard gain, and that was about it. D. Formby and Derek Epperson there for the Aggies to make the stop, and the Knights are going to have to punt it away. And the Knights kicking game the past couple of weeks has not been the strongest suit for this football team.
Special teams have kind of been down just a little bit, but maybe we can get this one going right here.
And this time, Westbaugh sits at the 20-yard line. Albertville with a single return man back is Epperson, and he kicks it right to him. He'll take it at the 30. Coming forward, 35. Gets a block there, crosses the 38, and a good hit to knock him down by Jacob White. So Aggies go in possession of the football, 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line here at almost the intermission of the first and second quarters.
Good hit then by Clayton Bagwell also. He was on his horse, went down there and put that headgear right where it was supposed to be.
10-0, Aggies lead.
We've got a battle of the bands going on too. A-Rev plays one, Albertville plays one. These bands are going after each other. They brought 10 buses just with their band members over at Albertville today.
And the Aggies are making their way onto the field now. 10-0 lead, a minute and 11 seconds to play, first quarter. Michael Darden, the well-sought-after senior quarterback, goes under center. This time they go with an offset eye in the backfield. Wideouts to either side. Darden turns. This will be a counter play going to the tailback, and he breaks the tackle. That is Justin Brown, and he is across midfield in Arab territory at the 48-yard line. Lanny Crowley, the safety man, had to make the stop. The Knights defensively being manhandled up front by a very young Albertville line.
He wrapped up. Michael Chambers wrapped up with him, thought we had him. He just twisted loose and got through and got in the backfield back there. You're hurting when your deep safety man is going to be your leading tackler.
Wide out to the left side, double slot that way. Here's Darden going to throw it out there. Pass is complete. He gets it this time to Brown again, and he is going to scramble out across the 45, down inside the 40-yard line. Casey McGinnis ran him down, but that little quick out, actually that was Epperson on the reception, got him down, and they say his knee hit at the 37-yard line. So give him 6 on the play, second and a short 4 for the Aggies, as they seem to have their momentum going on having this offense click in all cylinders in the first quarter. They lead 10-0. Darden, the quarterback, takes the snap, going to run the option out of the shotgun, gets it back to Brown, first down yardage inside the 30 all the way down to the 28-yard line. Lanny Crowley, the safety man, Casey McGinnis from behind again, and that is an Albertville Aggie first down that'll stop the clock at the 28-yard line with 26 seconds to play in the first quarter. And the one thing I'm seeing about this Aggie offense tonight is that the more they move the ball, the more confident they get, and that could spell trouble.
They're supposed to have an inexperienced line. Their offensive line is manhandling their guys up there right now.
They're big but just young. Here's Darden staying in the pocket. Good protection. Throws it out. Pass is complete. Epperson tucks inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line, and he'll get about 6 on that pass play, and that will run out the clock here in the first quarter. The first quarter has come to a close, and the Albertville Aggies lead the Arabian Knights 10-0 on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
It's very different. You know, the offense, this is something they haven't seen probably in the whole career these guys have played football. So it is, they may be a little confused, and they are playing on their heels, and that's what the coach told them they couldn't do. They had to quit backing up and start taking it to them.
Shotgun with Darden, the quarterback. Back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and one of the Knights got their hand on the football, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to set up the middle screen to his tight end, Austin Barrick. Wes Baugh was the man for the Knights that got his hand up to knock the ball down.
Scouting report says if you put pressure on Darden and make him go to the left, he has problems there. He was throwing to his left, but he was dropping back. They were eating him up back there. Good job of getting your hands up. You got to go back there, get your hands up so he can't see. Good job by A-Rab.
3rd down and 3 for the Aggies. They're inside the Knight 25-yard line. Ball resting at the 22. They need almost the 17-yard line. They go under center with the offset I. Knight showing a 5-man front. They run the toss sweep. This time, this is Brown, and he is going to be short of the first down yardage at the 20-yard line. The Knights reacted quite well with Wes Baugh and Joey Light coming up to make the stop.
Good movement, and everybody went out wide and turned him in like you're supposed to for your linebackers to be able to clean the clock out there. Great job by the defense that time.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio, sponsored by Northgate Chevron on the Parkway, Northgate Drive, and A-Rab for quality Chevron gasoline and fine Techron products. That is what we're talking about. We're talking about Northgate Chevron. On 4th down, Aggies going for it. They try that quarterback sneak, but I don't think he made it this time.
We have to go with Stacy.
Stacy, what do you think?
There's a penalty flag down also, but he did not make the first down, and the penalty is going to go against Albertville. I think it's going to be too many men on the line.
And the flag. All right, let's check the penalty. Make that 11-14 to play in the first half, and Albertville leads A-Rab. First time they score with a field goal. They come back with a touchdown, and they lead 10-0. Officials are conferring now. Did the Knights line up in the neutral zone? And Coach Garner seems to be a little upset. No, procedure against Albertville, and the Knights will get their choice. They'll decline it, so they'll take over on downs. Big stop for the Knights defensively, and hopefully they can turn it into points.
Good job by the defense. Coach Ingram's down there high-fiving everybody. He's proud of that defense. I know Coach Peppers is too up here.
I believe we may have, and I think we may have witnessed this. The Albertville coaches don't seem to be very pleased with that last play that was run. That may have been a broken play, a miscommunication, and as a result, they did not get the first down, so A-Rab takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 11-14 to play in the first half. Knights trail 10-0. Wes Baugh in the ball game sets up at fullback. Drew Crowley is your tailback because Drew Guess is on the sideline nursing an ankle injury. Here's Chamness in motion toward the wide side. Patterson with the long count, fakes to the fullback, going to run the option play, tucks inside, gets a yard, maybe 2, and nothing more. Albertville very quickly reacted to that play. Matt Harris, a junior linebacker, came up to make the stop.
There was 2 people on the quarterback and 2 on the pitch man, and all he could do was take the ball and get as much as he could. He was able to get about 2.5 out of it. Smart play. If he'd have pitched in, it had been caught in the backfield.
Clock continues to run. 10 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first half. Knights trail 10-0. Albertville striking quickly the first 2 times they touched the football. Up to the line of scrimmage come the Knights. Same formation. Wide to the left side this time goes McWhorter. Slot this way Chamness. Evans Ship the split end to the near side. Here's Patterson turning, giving on the stretch play to Drew Crowley, looking for a block on the outside. He has it. Crosses the 30. Crowley up across the 35. First down yardage all the way up to the 39-yard line. That is good for another Arabian Night BNC backhoe service. 1st and 10. The first shovel down when you dig should be Scott Bradley at BNC backhoe service, serving all of North Alabama at 256-586-7347. Charlie Bowden ran the man down from behind. He ran Drew Crowley down from behind. That is the fastest we've seen Drew run tonight.
He's valued back on his horse. He took out 2 Albertville players and 2 Albertville coaches on the sideline then too.
That is the first down for the Knights since their first possession. 10:21 to play in the half. They trail 10-0. Coming quickly to the line of scrimmage, moving left to right as you listen in the first half. Here's Patterson on the option play. Crowley's going to get it. He stumbles in the backfield. He got a block, though, and rolls out to the 45-yard line. Had he kept his balance, he could have gone a lot further, but he just could not get his feet under him. Alan Beck, a cornerback, came up to make the stop for the Aggies.
He stepped on his own shoe, and he couldn't get his feet back where he wanted to. He tried to catch himself 2 or 3 times. He stumbled and still got about 5 out of it stumbling.
Clock continues to run. 9:55 to play in the first half. Knights looking to the sideline to get a call. Aggies coach Sam Graham is an alumni of Sylvania High School and of UNA and has done a real good job with this young team and trying to bring them around, and they are certainly playing with confidence here tonight. Slot to the right side for the Knights. Here's Patterson, going to run the option to the wide side, gets it out to Crowley, and he is going to be hit. Good open field tackle. That was a beauty by Austin Davis, senior defensive back, up to make the stop, and a penalty marker goes down late.
Going to have a personal foul against Albertville over there. A little extracurricular activity over there.
And Coach Sam Graham of the Aggies is not happy with his troops at all, and they are too close to him because he's given them an earful.
One of the Arab boys stood up, and Albertville guy grabbed him by the shoulder pads, pushed him down. He got up and pushed him down again. The official saw the whole thing.
Officials are talking with Matt Patterson, and we're going to get the call, and it'll be, I think, a spot foul from where the official is indicating. So let's see the call. Personal foul, Albertville. So this will be 15 yards and an Arabian Night BNC backhoe service, 1st and 10.
Very good. That's the furthest we've been in their field all night long, but we'll take a 15-yarder. He's over asking what they want to do. Of course we want it.
Drew Guest still on the bench, being attended to by a couple of doctors, and they're discussing right now whether to take him to the hospital for an x-ray, as I see an EMT down there. And it would not surprise me to see him taken off the field and x-rayed here.
That's 3 doctors, Dr. Sparks, Dr. Hargraves, and Dr. Morgan, who's down there.
All right, we'll get Stacy Holloway down on the situation, and we'll get what that is. Our good friend DK Mitchell is down there with him, so DK will find out if and pass the word along. Stacy, you got to let's go with this play. Here's Patterson out of the eye, runs the option play, good gainer across the 35 down to the 32-yard line. Stacy, what have you got on this?
Drew's going to be joining his brother at the emergency room right now. They're going to go get an x-ray of this and see what it is, and they're right now x-raying his brother. I told you he broke a collarbone. It's a suspected broken collarbone, but they'll both be at the emergency room for a little while tonight.
Well, I'm sure glad that Barry's got good insurance.
Ooh, I hate to hear this. Both boys go down there where it's a snap away from starting both of them. You know,
Knights 2nd and 3. Ball at the 33-yard line of the Aggies. Their deepest penetration into Aggie land tonight. Toss sweep going to the older Crowley. This is Lanny Crowley, and he steps outside inside the 25-yard line and out of bounds at the 21. James McDonald, the free safety for the Aggies, had to knock him down. But that's good for another Arabian Night BNC backhoe service. 1st and 10 from the folks that dig football and pray for the injured, our friends at BNC Backhoe Service.
I've watched Lanny Crowley since 7th grade. He is a ball player. He can move that ball. He was out with a bad shoulder. He hasn't got to practice hardly any this year, but he's ready to go. He's wanting to play football.
He took a step that time towards the starting tailback job. The Crowley boys have replaced the Guest boys in the backfield. 1st and 10, Knights from the 21 Aggie yard line. Here's Patterson on the stretch play to Lanny Crowley. 20, 15, breaks a tackle, 10, penalty marker down, and he'll go all the way to the 1 yard line, but I believe this one's coming back, baby.
He have a little hole against A-Reb there, but he actually, I think he actually made it to the end zone.
That may have been a block in the back, and that I saw the block in the back, and then all of a sudden I saw the umpire throw his flag, so let's see what the call is. It's going to go against the Knights, though.
It's a flag because he doesn't work for Osmos Lumber Company.
All right, let's take a break for the Arabian Night Football Network.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Knights on 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line. And on 1st and 15, they get incomplete forward pass, so it'll be 2nd down.
I was thinking then that he was going to throw the ball. He got back and tried to throw it. Open there for him at all.
All right, on 2nd down and 15. Knights coming to the line of scrimmage. Slot man to the right side is Chamness. Wide this way is Ship. Knights need a big play here. Toss sweep going to Lanny Crowley. Crowley looks for a block on the corner. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, still on his feet to the 10 and slung out of bounds. At the 9-yard line, Alan Beck made the stop, and he is going to be awfully close to a 1st down.
I think he may have got scored where the spot is down there. It was his 1st down A-Rab.
And it is good for another BNC Barco service, 1st and 10.
And Mr. Backo's getting a lot of publicity here. That's great. I'd like to see a bunch of these.
7:20 to play in the 1st half. Knights are driving their best drive of the night. In Aggie land, it's 1st and goal at the 9. They unbalance to the right side this time. Patterson's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Looks down at a 5-man Aggie front. Looks like the linebackers are coming. Here comes Patterson on the option. Crowley's got it in his hands. Crowley is hit down. Shoelace tackle at the 10-yard line. Falls forward to the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. Derek Epperson made the stop for the Aggies.
One step away from a touchdown then. That guy, as he was followed, reached down and grabbed Lanny Crowley by the left foot, got him by the toe and tossed him, and he lost his footing and went down. Still a good job of Lanny to get out there as far as he did that time.
2nd down and goal. Knights have the wide side of the field towards the press box. They're moving left to right as you listen here in the 2nd quarter. Clock is rolling. 6:40 to play in the half. Knights trying to get on the board. They trail by 10. Patterson to the fullback. This is Drew Crowley. and he is going to get the 6-yard line and nothing more. The Aggies trying to punch the ball out of there. Stop was made by Bobby Gonzalez and Joey Girardi. You know, Ronnie, these two linebackers for Albertville didn't get a lot of talk coming in. Albertville at 1-3. I don't know if they haven't, you know, been as active as they are tonight, but this is a good linebacker group. These are the best two linebackers we faced all year.
I said they've got great lateral movement. They're going side to side and keeping that wide run away from Arab right now.
3rd and goal from the 6. Knights need something here. Double wides to the right side. Patterson under center. Going to throw the ball hard inside for Chamness, incomplete. Almost, but not quite. Pass intended for Michael Chamness. On the coverage for Albertville, Chad Beeson.
Now it's 4th down and goal. Do we go for it or do we take 3?
I'm not going to second guess. Kick it. Timeout, Arab. 10-0 Albertville. 6:01 to play in the first half on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play.
Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Ship and Chamness wide to the right side. The Crowley boys behind Patterson, the quarterback. Here comes Albertville with a blitz. Here's the toss sweep to Crowley. Needs a block on the outside. He's got it. 6 points, Arab.
And no penalty
Knights.
flags. That counts. That's 6 big ones for Arab. Just a pitch out, wide out to the right side. Crowley followed his blocking, gets in and jumps, and then last there at the very end, he gets into the end zone. Good job, Arab.
So they came and shielded off. They sealed off the linebackers, Ronnie, which allowed that play to get into the end zone.
And we got a new kicker. Joey Light's going to do the point after attempt down there. Stacy?
And we have, we're missing a player down on the field. The Knights need to get somebody in there. Stacy Holloway with the call. Stacy down below.
Air kicks up. It's good.
And the Arabian Knights are back in this one, 10-7.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Citizen Bill Rutherford. The last drive for the Arabian Knights was a beauty.
It started on their own 20-yard line. 13 plays, covered 80 yards, 5 minutes, 36 seconds off the clock. Crowley from the 6 for the touchdown. Aggies 10, Knights 7.
And the Arabian Knights prepare to kick off for the first time tonight. Joey Light will do the duty. Puts it high in the air. Good kick. It'll be taken by Epperson back at the 4, coming forward to the 10. 15, has a block to the 20, steps to the outside and knocked down at the 25-yard line. So the Arabian Knights on the return allow 20 yards, but that's pretty good. Albertville has field position at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Got a good injury report from D.K. Mitchell, our good friend, walked up as he was down the sidelines. He said that Drew Guest says he's okay. The doctors thinks he's okay, but they're not going to take a chance. It's the same ankle he's had trouble with. They're going to go do a quick X-ray and come back and let us know what it is. They don't think it's anything too serious right now, though.
Aggies have possession of the football with 5:41 to play in the first half, and they lead 10-7. The Knights scoring on that long drive. Good time of possession as well. Under center, their quarterback, Michael Darden. Motion, they flood the wide side of the field. Darden's going to throw it out here to Barrick. That big tight end's got the ball. He's across the 30, breaks the tackle across the 35. He's a load to bring down, and it takes 4 Arabian Knights to do so up at the 38-yard line. But the Aggies have 11 on the play and a first down.
Drew Crowley, Wes Ball, Chris Smith, and Joey Light, and Casey McGinnis, everybody hit him. They were on the tackle, but it took that many to get him down then.
1st and 10, Albertville. Darden now will step back. It looks to me like he'll step into the shotgun. Justin Brown, the single tailback behind him, 5'10", 210 senior. And Albertville getting an alignment straight to the right side, wide side of the field. They got trips that way. He moves Brown over to the short side of the field. Raines comes this way. Albertville with that spread formation, and Brown takes it right up the middle. This kid's quick across midfield, and he's already in Arab territory to the 46-yard line where Chris Smith knocked him down, but that's good for 16 yards, and Albertville is on a roll.
Chris Smith did a good job fighting off that blocker, and he'd still be running. He pushed the blocker away, was able to get him around the legs and bring him down. He's got some quick steps. That Brown kid is fast.
It's called acceleration. That's one thing that I lost many years ago.
Yeah, when you hit 29, it goes away.
It goes right down the old well anyway. 5:08 to play. Clock is rolling now in the first half. Albertville substituting one of those big guys. Boy, they got some big young kids that look good. They are starting to come of age. Under center as Darden turns, gives it again to Brown, and hard running room this time at the 45-yard line. He goes down as, let's see, for the Arabian Knights, that was Wes Baugh who led that charge, and Chad Bagwell, very active in that linebacking core tonight for the Knights. Gains only a yard, 2nd down for the Aggies.
We need to hold them here now. We got 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go at halftime. We need to get the ball back right here before halftime.
On 2nd down, Darden goes into the shotgun. Looks at a 5-man Knight front. Good protection this time. Winds up, throws it to Raines, steps inside of an Arabian Knight defender, and he's down to the 37-yard line. Grabbing on and hanging on for dear life and getting help is Chris Smith. Wes Baugh came along to help knock the ball carrier down, but Raines that time gets 9 or 8, they say now, on the possession pass play. So it's 3rd and 2. That pass play, Ronnie, works just like a toss sweep out of this offense. That is a little safe pass play. They get it out to that wideout in a hurry, and he gets downfield in a hurry.
Raines is 6 foot tall, and Chris hit with about 5'9". Big difference there.
Trips to the right side. This time they give it to Brown out of the backfield, and he's got first down yardage across the 35 to the 34-yard line. Jason Casey, the outstanding defensive end for the Arabian Knights, made the stop.
Casey and good job in hanging on to him, not letting him get in the backfield.
You know, last week in a rash of injuries, the Knights lost their leading receiver, Jordan Blevins, as well as their 3rd leading rusher. And goodness knows, we may have just let our leading rusher leave the park and head to the hospital for an x-ray. Let's hope that turns out negative.
This is his senior year. You always want to play every game your senior year.
Out of the shotgun, Albertville watching the clock tick down. We're inside of 3:25 in the half. Darden going to throw downfield. Good lateral passing game. Pass is complete. This time it goes to Spurgeon, and Spurgeon gets to the Arab 25-yard line. Spurgeon just looped into a open zone and waited for the football, and Darden can put it on a dime.
And they hit Spurgeon. He's going out. He's wounded right now. You can see that. You're going to have to get after the quarterback, because if we pressure him, he has a little problems. But if you give him 4 or 5 seconds, he can put it in a 5-gallon bucket.
And the key to this offense is a 3-second release. From the time the football touches the quarterback's hands, in 3 seconds, he's got to have it gone. And so far tonight, that is exactly what Michael Darden has done, living up to his press clippings. Does it again, swings it out. This time, his receiver, Epperson, just dropped it at the 27-yard line, incomplete. So a 2nd and short becomes 3rd and short, about 1.5 yards for the Aggies. The clock stops with 2:39 to play in the first half. Sierra's Mexicanissimo Restaurant is the Northgate Plaza's best, and when it comes to food, you can't beat it. Sierra's Mexicanissimo, authentic Mexican dining and more. Check them out in the Northgate Plaza.
It was good tonight.
4 running backs to the right side this time, and Darden, the big 6'4" quarterback, just falls forward, and I believe will have the first down. You know, when a 6'4" quarterback falls forward, Ronnie, that's 2 yards plus.
Yeah, he's a long drink of water. Big kid, 225 pounds. He's stout, too. That's why he's the most sought-after quarterback in the state of Alabama right now, and number 8 in the nation.
Miles Norrell made the stop for the Knights, but not until Darden had fallen to the turf, stretched the football, and got an Aggie first down inside the Knight 25. Clock with 2:22 to play. Darden to pass, throws downfield, almost intercepted. Right into the hands of Casey McGinnis, but he couldn't hold on, and I think McGinnis was surprised by that.
It scared him to death. He turned around and looked, and there's the football. He throws up his hands, it hits him in the mouth. Oh, he'll be thinking about that one all night long.
Stacy Holloway, Michael Darden doesn't make those kind of mistakes.
No, he doesn't. That play, I don't know who he was throwing that to, but I guess it was McGinnis, but McGinnis didn't realize it was coming to him that quick.
I think that's one of those throws that you keep the linebackers on their toe throws.
Casey's been our leading tackler this year. He forgot he's supposed to catch it, too.
2:18 to play in the half. Aggies lead 10-7. They're driving again. Michael Darden, the quarterback, dumps it out. This pass is complete by Epperson. He missed the hard one. He makes the he missed the easy catch, makes the hard one, but no gain on the play. Michael Chamness step to step with him and brought him down. So we've got 3rd and 10 for Albertville with the ball at the 24-yard line in Arab territory. The clock is still running with 1:55 to play. Albertville has 3 timeouts remaining, but have not taken one here in the first half.
And I think they're about to.
And I think you're right. They are trying to get a play in. Here's Darden coming back to the line of scrimmage. Play clock down to 12 and rolling. Nope, they're going to run it. Trips to the right side on 3rd and 10. Darden turns, hands off to Brown. Tailback crosses the 20, down to around the 17, 16-yard line, and I bet they'll take a timeout here. But as I look across, they're letting it run. The clock continuing to roll. We're at 1:20 to play in the half. And now the Aggies coaches are calling the play in. So it looks like Albertville will go for it. Nope, they say they want a timeout, and they will get a timeout here as they're letting the clock run down to a certain point, and they are going to take a timeout.
I bet they, well, I guess they will. It's 10
and
seconds.
as I say that, they're letting the clock run, and now they are not going to take the timeout. They're going to go for it, and now Darden turns to the official and says timeout. He wanted to see what defensive alignment the Knights were going to be in before calling the timeout. 10-7, Albertville leads ARAB. 50 seconds to play in the first half on your Knights Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Gunnersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Gunnersville 24/7, and in ARAB, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your
Albertville comes to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 3 with the ball at the ARAB 17. They need the 14-yard line. Here's Darden going to run the option play. Brown ends up with it. He's hit in the backfield, dropped, and the Arabian Knights say they stopped him. The Aggies say he got it. Stacey Holloway, what do you think?
ARAB football, turnover on downs.
So the Knights hold the offense for Albertville again, the second consecutive time they have done so, with 43 seconds to play in the first half. And your score is Albertville 10, ARAB 7. And the Knights take over on downs, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Very important right here. Don't turn this ball over with 43 seconds to go.
Patterson, your quarterback, eye set in the backfield. Turns. Now Patterson's going to keep it himself, rolls across the 20 to the 22-yard line, and that may be the last play of the first half. The Knights need to regroup and will do so at halftime, and they will quickly get back to the line of scrimmage. They may try to run one more play. Steve Hodgins, the man on the stop for Albertville. Matt Patterson just looking at the clock, and he is pretty content, I think, to let it run down. The officials now have blown the whistle to put the ball in play, but the Knights are not going to run another play. End of the first half, Albertville leads the Arabian Knights 10-7.
Lake Gunnersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Gunnersville. Call Lake Gunnersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Gunnersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Gunnersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Gunnersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Gunnersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
When my dad wanted a new mower, it
I'd say, come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer. For service, I'd hear, come on, buddy, let's call Jim. So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
We're about ready to get the second half underway. Arab will have to kick off to Albertville, who won the toss and deferred to the second half. Joey Light will do the honors for the Arabian Knights, and deep for the Albertville Aggies will be Epperson on one side of the ball and Dustin Kirkland the other way. Second half of tonight's Albertville Aggie War is about to get underway.
The official's waiting for him to raise his hand.
Joey Light waiting for the television timeout to come back.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
We're ready to start the second half. Addresses the ball, and the second half is underway. Line drive, short kick. It'll bounce. Kirkland will take it at the 9. 15, 20, has a person in front of him, and is hit down and stood up at the 35-yard line. But a good return for Dustin Kirkland. Jacob White for the Arabian Knights, along with Joey Light, the kicker, made the stop. So the Aggies get possession of the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line to start the second half.
We're having a lot of kids going both ways out there now. Let's see if maybe that conditioning program we're on is really going to kick in out here.
We did not have benefit of a heat timeout in the first half because temperatures are below 75, which I understand is the cutoff point. So tonight, we play a straight game, and so far it has been a Donnybrook. 1st and 10, Aggies go under center to start the second half. Darden with motion, coming this way. Long count, turns, gives it to his fullback, and Justin Brown crosses the 38-yard line, and blue jerseys all over the place to wrap him up. Chad Bagwell was there to make the stop, and he had help from Jason Casey and Wes Ball.
And we're moving that down marker fast again. They'd already put second down on it before the guy was tackled that time.
It is 2nd down and 7. Aggies moving right to left as you listen here in the third quarter. Swings the pass out to Barrick, the big tight end, and the Knights have seen that one tonight, and it ain't going to burn them again. Chris Smith and Wes Baugh bring him down for a 4-yard loss all the way back inside the 36-yard line.
And they've been working on Chris Smith over here because he's small, but what he makes up for heart and strength and his size over there.
11 minutes to play in the third quarter. Albertville on top, 10-7 in this one. They put a tight end over to the right side, unbalanced that way with a slot man and a wideout. Darden out of the shotgun on 3rd and long. Underneath, this is Barrick, the tight end, and the Knights will deny him first down yardage. He is shy of the 40. Chad Bagwell and Jacob White again to make the stop. So the Aggies 3 and out on their first series in the third quarter.
Good job. They're going to have to punt. We're giving 2 new men going in the back. We got Evan Ship and Michael Chapman is going to return the punt now because Drew Guess is on down there with his shoulder pads off and a hunk of ice around his feet.
to punt the ball away for Albertville will be Darden, the quarterback. Steps back at his own 25. Twin safeties for the Knights. Let's see if they put the return on. Snap is back, and Darden punts it away. High end-over-end kick. The Knights are not going to handle it. They'll drop inside the 25, roll inside the 20. So the Knights will be backed up to start possession, and a penalty marker goes down. And I'm afraid the Knights may get a personal foul on top of this. So the field position to start the second half for Arab will be absolutely horrible. Let's take a break. 9:59 to play in the third quarter. 10-7 Albertville on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play.
Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
First and 10 for the Arabian Knights, 9:59 to play in the third quarter. They trail Albertville 10-7. Personal foul penalty against the Knights, half the distance to the goal. So they'll set up shop at their own 9-yard line and spread the field. Eye set in the backfield. McWhorter wide to the left. Chamness and Ship coming this way. First man through is the fullback. This is Drew Crowley, and he will be hit for about a yard loss on the left side. That time the Albertville defense very quick on that. Nick Honey was there to make the stop. 5'11", 175-pound senior.
Not much going up the middle like that. Those guys are big and quick up front. We're going to have to move them back a little bit. You said spread out. I think we still need to put it up in the air and run some wide stuff.
Joey Girardi also on the stop for the Aggies. Second down and a long 10. Same formation, this time motion. Chamness going away from us. Patterson, toss sweep. Lanny Crowley, the tailback. 5, 10, and out of bounds at the 14-yard line. He stutter-stepped at the 13, and about that time, Bobby Gonzalez came like a tractor-trailer truck and hauled him out of bounds. So a gain of about 6 on the play for Arab will bring up third down and 4, and the clock has stopped with 9:17 to play in the third quarter on the out-of-bounds play.
Long 4 yards when you're this deep back down there. You know, we need to get this very important first down to get us out of this hole right here. This very important third down to get a first down.
Knights awaiting the call. Again, same formation. Wide to the left goes McWhorter, and motion coming with Chamness that way. The Crowley boys are in the backfield. Lanny gets the deep handoff, and he'll come forward across the 20. First down run for Lanny Crowley up to the 21-yard line. Straight up the gut. That time the Knights ran behind the big middle of that line with Justin Vanderraw, John Keel, and Miles Norrell, and Lanny Crowley would not be denied. Matt Harris on the stop for Albertville.
Great job of the big Hogs up front. They don't really get a lot of talk about, but those guys blew a hole that time. They sucked it up and moved Albertville back, and Lanny ran where he's supposed to.
Knights coming to the line of scrimmage. Clock down inside of 8:55 to play in the third. Knights trail by a field goal. 10-7 Albertville. It's been that way since midway in the second quarter. Here's Patterson on the keeper. And that time he just faked the belly play and did the follow of the fullback up the middle, and he rolls out to about the 28-yard line. Joey Girardi on the stop for Albertville.
Looks like Matt's getting faster this year than he was last year. A lot quicker on his feet. He saw that little hole he cut up. Good job. We got second and about 1 now.
I don't necessarily think he's faster, but I think he makes the decision quicker, which makes him appear to be quicker.
He can hit that hole in a hurry.
On second and short, let's see if the Knights put it in the air. Motion by Chamness. Nope, they're going to keep it on the ground. Stretch play to Crowley. Nice hole off the left side. 35, 40. Crowley, 45, 50. 45, still on his feet. 40, and finally knocked down at the 34-yard line. Big run, Lanny Crowley. Charlie Bowden had to come all the way from the other side of the field across the way to make the stop. But Lanny Crowley rolls out about 34 yards, and that is good for an Arabian Night BNC backhoe service. 1st and 10.
And he's going to come out for a breather. Great job. He had some great blocking and lined did what he was supposed to, and he followed the little brother over there who put a couple of our people on the ground.
Credit Justin Tolton on that side of giving a good block to spring him initially because he sealed off that defensive end.
Great job by the line that time.
Knights operating left to right as you listen here in the third quarter. Patterson, your quarterback. Toss sweep going to the right side. This is Drew Crowley. Drew, 35-yard line, maybe the 34, and not a lot more. The stop was made by Charlie Bowden and by Dustin Kirkland. So the Aggies deny the Knights. In fact, he may have lost a half a yard on that sweep play.
I believe he did. He went down. They got him by his feet, and he lost him in the backyard before he could turn the corner back there.
Knights trying to put together a drive. It started at their own 7-yard line. They are now at the Aggie 35. 7:15 to play in the third. Knights trying to get the play call in. We're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. They now come to the line of scrimmage. They may have to spend a timeout here. We're at 5 seconds on the play clock. Slot to the right side. Patterson on the count. Gets it off with a second left. Crowley going to throw the halfback pass. Has a man open. He gets knocked down. That'll be a penalty marker. The Albertville defender had no choice but to push him out of the way. But another flag is down back at the 40-yard line, so hold the phone. We may have offsetting penalties. We may have a hole back here.
Oh, we don't need it. That was definitely pass interference, but that's what you do. He was burnt. He knew it was a touchdown, so he pushed Ship in the back so he wouldn't catch the ball.
Well, Michael Chamness was in the middle of the officials' huddle. Let's go down to Stacy Holloway. What's this call?
Got roughing the passer and pass interference on the defense.
Okay, so both calls are against the defense. So the officials will sort this out, and we'll get the call right now. One of the proud supporters of Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio is Trophies and More, specializing in awards, plaques, nameplates, and trophies, located on Main Street in Arab, 256-571-9379. And they're still talking with the Arabian Knights. Let's take a 30-second timeout for the station. 6:52 to play in the third quarter. 10-7 Albertville on your Arabian Night Football Network. If they score, 2 key plays in the drive, Crowley's run and the penalty.
Okay.
Back with you at the pit in Arab, 6:52 to play in the third. Arabian Knights beneficiaries of a 15-yard interference penalty on the pass play. The halfback pass by Drew Crowley intended for Evan Ship. And the Knights have it 1st and 10 at the Aggie 20 with a chance to take the lead as they are inside the red zone. Motion by Chamness. Eye in the backfield intact. Lanny Crowley will get the toss sweep and run the wide side of the field. Albertville does a good job of stretching it out, and he gets no gain on the play.
Good job, Albertville. Good lateral pursuit. And Gonzalez and all those other kids, Austin Davis, and all of them were out there after that time. They were all over that play. They saw it coming a while ago and knew what to do.
Be sure to listen to Fun 92.7 for the Fun Finals at the end of tonight's ball game. Final scores of all the area football games before 10 o'clock tonight. You'll hear them first, factual and fun, on 92.7 FM.
We'd like to say thank you to Junior Sterling also for Summit Ice and Water for giving us the water up here tonight. It's a great job. We would be dying without it.
2nd and 11 for the Knights. They go into the gun. Patterson direct snap. Rolling out. Throws downfield. Has a man open. Michael Chamness. He's got it at the 13-yard line and is hit immediately. Again, that was Dustin Kirkland on the stop for Albertville. And that's a gain of all the way down to the 12. So it will be 3rd and short for the Knights. 3rd and 3 as it looks from here. And the Knights are getting the play call in.
We need this first down. We got to put some points on the board right now. Answer points, as we say. Very important to come back from a halftime down 10-7 and put some more points on the board.
5.5 left to play in the 3rd. Knights have the chance to take their first lead of the ball game. They fake it to the fullback. Patterson keeps it and rolls forward and may have the first down. He's close, just inside the 10-yard line. And Stacy Holloway, how close?
It's real close. I think it's going to be within the distance of the football. And from here, I think he's got the first down.
The officials, I believe, are going to measure. So with that in mind, we'll take a timeout with 5:12. Nope. Yeah, let's hold it. He waves it off and says it's 1st and goal, Arab. I almost threw a timeout there thinking they were going to measure, but at the last minute, he says it's an Arabian Night BNC backhoe service, 1st and 10.
Oh, Eagle Eye, Stacy Holloway down there. We got to ask him more questions.
Knights have it inside the 10 of the Aggies. Patterson, your quarterback, looks to the sideline. Knights moving left to right as you listen in the 3rd, knocking on the Aggie door. An opportunity to knocks right here. Eye in the backfield, slot to the right side, Chamness. They give it to Crowley, deep man in the eye. Hard running up the middle, gets to the 7, maybe the 6-yard line. And that time Austin Davis was there to make the stop for the Aggies. He had help down there by Alan Beck and D. Formby.
That tight middle up there is really tight right now. We've been doing really well outside. Let's go back outside so we get that corner and get that end zone now.
I am detecting, and I'll have to ask Stacy Holloway to confirm or deny this, but I'm detecting the Knights are playing with a little bit more vibrato, if you would. A little bit more enthusiasm here to start the second half on their first drive, and it's been a good one. It started at the Knights 7. They're down now at the Albertville 7. They go back into the eye, slot to the right side in Chamness, wide outs either way. Here's the toss sweep to Crowley on 2nd and goal, and he is caught for a loss back at the 9-yard line. 9-yard line. Darden was there to make the stop, and again, Dustin Kirkland. Is that a true statement or not, Stacy?
Michael, yeah, we're taking it to them right this half. Last half, they were winning the battle at the line of scrimmage, and I don't know whether it's because they were young and maybe don't have the depth. But Albertville right now is kind of playing like we did on their heels. Now that play, they sniffed that one out, but I think that was just they knew what was coming. But our guys are taking it to them. We're winning the battle of the line of scrimmage right now.
3:30 on that clock, and this has been a long, time-consuming drive for the Arabian Knights. The Aggies went 3 and out. On 3rd and goal from the 9, Patterson wants to throw. A little slant pattern, and the Knights have the lead. Michael Chamness with the reception. 9-yard touchdown pass. Arab 13, Albertville 10.
A little quick in. Chamness lines up wide left end, runs straight down, curls across the middle. Patterson steps up, zip, time pass. He gets it at 2 yards deep in the end zone. Touchdown, Arab, 1 for 1.
Joey Light to attempt the point after touchdown. Michael Chamness, the receptor of the touchdown pass from Patterson to Hole. Let's go down to Stacy.
There's a snap from White to holds up. It's good. The kick's good. It's straight down the middle.
14-0, Arab with their first lead of the night with 3:16 to play in the 3rd quarter on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
X-ray a little bit. Michael St. John, Citizen Bill Rutherford. Ronnie Shoemate, Stacy Holloway has got some X-ray results on the sideline. We'll go to him after this kickoff. Joey Light puts a foot into it, drives it deep. It will be taken by Dustin Kirkland at the 5, 10, 15, spins and will get the 19, denied the 20 as Jason Casey made the stop. And how about it, Stacy, what do the X-rays say?
The X-rays are what they're saying. It's a little inconclusive, but the doctor said they doubt his leg was broke, but they're not seeing a clean break anywhere or anything like that. Got a little separation in a couple of the bones, but it's not an actual break, just maybe a sprain where you've got some loose tendons.
At that, Drew Guest says, tape me up.
Yes, but hey, tape me up, let me get well.
And he's being taped even as we speak. Aggies take over, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Behind for the first time tonight, they trail 14-10. Darden, the quarterback, drops back to pass. Good protection, throws underneath. Gets it to Barrick, his safety valve, and he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Blue Swarm was there to meet him. Casey McGinnis, Chad Bagwell leading the charge.
Oh, but Jay Raines was wide open as a case knife down here about the 50-yard line. We had somebody miss coverage. He hit his slow man then.
All right, Citizen Bill Rutherford, how about that last drive for the Knights?
It started on the Knights' own 9-yard line. 6 minutes, 45 seconds off the clock. A long possession there. They covered 91 yards. It's now 14-10. Lanny Crowley, 36 yards pass, 15-yard penalty, 36-yard run, 15-yard penalty added to that. Chambliss, 9-yard pass reception.
This time it goes out to Kirkland on the option play, and the Knights knock him down. Wes Bogg got him that time as he crossed the 23 to the 24-yard line.
That was also the 3rd touchdown pass of the year for Mr. Patterson.
Good statistic.
And the second one for Chambliss this year. He got one last week and one this week too.
It is now 3rd and 6 for the Aggies. They'll line up from their own 24-yard line. They go into the gun. Justin Brown sits back with Darden. Back to pass, downfield. Barrick's got it, first down run to the 35-yard line. Safe play to the tight end. Chad Bagwell had coverage assignment. Linebacker on a tight end. Most of the time, the tight end wins.
He pushed off and he's got across the middle there, and he's standing wide up. He's a big kid. He's standing right in the middle, raises his hands. They hit him right in the hands.
Albertville's first down of the second half comes with 1:42 to play in the 3rd. Slot to the right side this time goes Derek Epperson. Brown in the backfield again, this time shades to the right side. Here's the little swing out to Epperson. That's the second one he's dropped tonight. Same play, incomplete. So it'll be now 2nd down and 10 for the Aggies. Ball resting at the 35-yard line.
Got everybody asking me if Drew's going back in, so they're taping him. I doubt if he goes back in, they're just going to make sure that thing doesn't get twisted or turned anymore with him walking around down there.
Time will tell. Aggies on 2nd down. They go under center this time. Offset eye in the backfield. Raines wide to the left side. Here's the give to Brown, and he is off right tackle, but the Knights are not going to allow much yardage there either. He got maybe a yard, maybe a yard and a half as they came to meet him, and leading the charge was David Lewis, I believe, in there this time. and Joey Selvage.
I'm seeing a few tempers flare out there, little people slapping at each other. I hope they keep their control. We don't need any more personal fouls.
Knights defensively need a stop here. We're at inside a minute in the third. Albertville faced 3rd and long at the 36. Darden throws it. Incomplete, but we held him. We swung him around. That's pass interference. It'll cost the Knights 15. And Coach Garner is livid. He said that the ball arrived at the same time, and the officials are chasing him back to the sideline. That may have been the biggest outburst I've seen in Coach Gardner in 5 years. He was, and right in front of him, he was livid because the ball arrived about the same time that Chris Smith arrived, and the Aggies get the call.
The only thing I can say is the official was behind him when he saw it, so he don't know exactly when the ball got there. He's doing the best job he could at what he saw.
And the other official came up to back him up, and I got to tell you, I'd have to see the replay. It was awfully close.
Oh, it sure was.
They're talking to Albertville. Let's take a 30-second timeout for the station. A minute to play in the third, 14-10 on your Arabian Night Football Network. Big call, big call, big call if it comes back to haunt us.
Biggest play of this half.
For them. I hate to come back to me, but I guess I have to. All right, I'll take it back on a quickie here. Aggies running the football. Justin Brown, a good hole on the counter play off right guard that time inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. The penalty of 15 yards actually put Albertville in Arab territory at the 47, and now the running play runs it down to the 41. Chad Bagwell on the stop for the Knights.
That's going to be the last play probably of this quarter. They might get one more. We got 31 seconds to go.
Aggies want to get a play off. They're looking to the bench to see if the coach wants to get a play off, and apparently they do. Clock running. We're inside of 20 seconds. Darden is waiting now. He's waiting for the play clock to run down. Knights are coming on a blitz. Throws it out. Pass is complete to Jay Raines. He's at the 35. He's down to the 30-yard line, and that will be good for an Aggie first down as we go now. They'll stop the clock to move the chains, I believe, and that's indeed what they'll do. They'll pull the chains, and Albertville has a first down. Chris Smith there on the stop for the Arabian Knights. And Stacy, it looks like the Knights' Chris Smith has been picked upon. The Aggie offense has decided he's the corner to go after, and they've gone after him all night.
Especially this half, they've been throwing at him just about every play, and he's got good coverage, and some of these catches that Albertville has made have been really good catches, so it's not really bad play on his part.
We've ended 3, Arab 14, Albertville 10 on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Gunnersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Gunnersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your
Back with you at the pit in Arab. Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Citizenville, Rutherford, Stacy Holloway. And it is a real nail-biter in front of a giant crowd here at the pit tonight in Arab, as we anticipated it would be, but the game is really getting down to the wire. Aggies have it 1st and 10. They're at the Arab 30-yard line. They're trying to answer Arab's points that gave Arab their first lead of the night at 14-10 late in the 3rd quarter. Michael Darden, the senior quarterback for the Aggies. Cool under pressure, drops the ball this time. First time that's happened tonight, and the Knights are going to rush in there and haul him down all the way back at the 48-yard line. Casey McGinnis, Jacob White.
Oh, Casey was on his horse and went back there. Of course, he dropped that ball, but he picked it up still had a couple of seconds, but Casey and White were all over him then. Good job, McGinnis.
Knights go into their nickel package with an extra defensive back in the ball game. Albertville, that time, mishandled the snap for the first time tonight out of the shotgun, and by the time Darden picked it up, he looked up and saw the blue wave on top of it.
We got good news. Drew Guest putting his shoulder pads back on.
2nd down and a mile for the Aggies. 25 to go. Back from the 30, or make that the 46. Darden in the gun. Looks downfield, pressure coming again. He's running for his life. And Jason Casey knocks it out of his hand. It's picked up by an Arabian Knights. Joey Light, he may go all the way. Touchdown, Arab.
And no flags anywhere. That's what you call heads-up football, doing what you're supposed to when you're supposed to. He broke and run, and everybody held off their block. Nobody touched anybody. 6-4 points, Arab. Listen to this crowd. Standing room only again, folks. Arab 20, Albertville 10. Oh, Darden goes out and is able to.
All right, let's go down. Stacy Holloway.
I had to catch my breath. That's the longest I've run in a long time. Swapping ends of the field like that, waiting on the snap from White. That was an awesome play. You really love to see the team hustle like that. Here's a snap. The kick's up. It's no good. He shanked it wide left.
20 Arab, 10 Albertville. 10:49 to play in the game on your Arabian Night Football Network.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
with you at an electric pit in Arab tonight where the Arabian Knights, Ronnie, that's called a game breaker.
That was something else. Darden rose to his left, starts to throw. His arm goes back. The ball comes out. Joey's in the right place. Joey Light picks it up. It's off to the races.
And we'll get the rundown on that from Citizen Bill Rutherford after this kickoff. Knights up by 10. Joey Light kicks the ball, and it will roll out of bounds. And we'll kick it over. Citizen Bill, whew, you're the only one that has your breath. Go for it.
It's a fumble recovery return by Joey Light. The ball was fumbled on the 49. Joey picked it up, ran it to 49 yards in for the score. Point after no good. It's Arab 20, Albertville 10.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio is sponsored by Anthony's Hair Design on Highway 231 North in the Dogwood Plaza, your complete hair care center, Anthony's Hair Design. So Albertville now finds themselves where Arab was to start the second quarter. As we start the fourth quarter, they're down by 10.
All right, now Darden is 5 out of 6 this second half, but he's only got 18 yards here. That's something we talked about, Michael. 2 weeks in a row, we've had a long run for touchdown. The same person that ran a touchdown tried to kick the extra point, and we shanked it. So I guess you're winded or your foot's tired.
The out-of-bounds kickoff results in Albertville possession at their own 35, 1st and 10. Darden in the gun, Aggies playing from behind, which they have much of the season. So this is nothing new to them. Give it to Brown, the tailback, up the middle, and he gets about a yard and nothing more. Casey McGinnis was there to make the stop for the Arabian Knights, but he had help from Jason Casey.
And Jason Brown has run a good ball game. Our defense is really keyed up right now. I think they're ready to put a stop to them. It'd be great if we could turn the ball over and put 6 more down here while we're down here.
A gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Knights defensively have Bagwell in one of the corners. They have Chad Bagwell covering a slot man this time as Albertville goes under center. Motion towards us. Swing pass out. Pass is complete, and good running room. Missed a tackle at the 40. He's up across the 45 and close to first down yardage as the swing pass came out to Derek Epperson coming in motion from across the way. Clayton Bagwell and Casey McGinnis finally ran him out of bounds, close to the first down, but from where they say he went out of bounds, it'll bring up 3rd and a yard.
He's very lucky to get.
Well, now as I say that, the spot is being looked at by the official, and they're going to mark the ball, and we may get a measurement here. Let's see what the officials say. This guy seems to have an eagle eye. He's talking with his crew at this point. 9:32 to play in the game. Knights lead 20-10, and like I said, he's got an eagle eye. He says it's a first down. Stacy, is he on the money?
He's on the money. It was close. They give him the first down. It's 1st and 10, Albertville.
And again, the Aggies go under center. Single setback, Justin Brown behind Michael Darden. Slot to the left side, wingman that way, wide out that way, all to the wide side of the field. Albertville looks over a 5-man Knight defense. They give it to Brown, and he gets 3 yards at middle guard. Jason Casey, Justin Reynolds, and did I detect, I'm going to take a long look, but yeah, I'm going to detect John Keel in the ball game defensively on that stop as well.
We got some big boys up front up there, and everybody's hitting him when he comes through.
And it's 2nd down and 8. This time Albertville goes into the shotgun with 2 running backs. Slot to the left side. Here's Darden. Let's see if he throws that swing pass. Nope, he's going to go long downfield. Has Raines out there on Smith. He's got it at the 20. He's inside the 10 all the way down to the 9-yard line. And a penalty marker is down. And let's check this. It could be holding against the Aggies.
It would be a very big hope. That was a pretty pass-and-catch play right there.
Second time that same play has run tonight as they're picking on the little guy. And by the reaction to the crowd, it is procedure against Albertville. This one's coming back.
Very pretty pass play then from Darden to his receiver on Chris Smith's side again. Chris did a great job of bringing him down, or he had 6 points.
Arabian Night Football on Fun Radio is sponsored by Mike Casey Construction, North Alabama's premier custom home builder. Building custom homes throughout the Tennessee Valley. Mike Casey Construction. The Knights just got a big break.
Very big break right here. With 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game, Arab still leads 20-10.
And again, Chris Smith has been victimized Stacy, they keep picking on him, but he's doing, like you say, a good job of coverage, but that was a pinpoint pass from Darden to Jay Raines.
He just happens to be playing a position they like to throw the ball to. I don't think that's particularly on him. They're just they like that lineup to throw to that position, and he happens to be playing it.
Albertville backed up now to their own 42. So they go from going the Knights 9 to their own 42 on the penalty. Darden under pressure, throws in the middle, got his man at midfield, steps inside to the 45-yard line. Pass is complete to Tyler Lang. First time we've seen him in the game tonight. He has been hurt, but he has made his first appearance, and he's got an Albertville first down.
Oh, pretty play. Darden stood back there. You give him 5 or 6 seconds, and he can put it in the bucket. Like I said, he got hit just as he released, but he had a few seconds to throw that ball, hit his man where he's supposed to. Casey
McGinnis made the stop for the Arabian Knights. First and 10 Albertville in Arab territory again at the 45. Clock at 8:15 to play in the game. It's 20-10 Arab. They've come from a 10-point deficit with 20 unanswered. Here's Darden on first down. Throws outside. Epperson's got the ball. 37-yard line. And rolling him down, Casey McGinnis.
We've been calling Casey McGinnis all year. He's been our leading tackler, and he came over from the linebacker spot and did great that time.
From his linebacker position in this spread offense for Albertville, his duty is the first man out of the backfield. So as a result, he's seeing a lot of action tonight.
We're giving them a lot of softness right here. We're like staying off of them 5 or 6 yards, and they're tearing us up with that quick release of Darden.
7:30 to play in the game. Clock is running. Albertville trying to get a play in. Tyler Lang to the wide side. Slot that way is Andy Barrick, the big tight end. Here come the Knights on a blitz. Darden going to run the option. It's on the ground, rolling around out there, and Kirkland just has to fall on it, so he'll lose about 3 yards. That time, for the first time tonight, I saw something that I have not seen with Darden in 2 years. He panicked.
Yeah, he did. He looked up and he had 3 blue jerseys. He pitched way out in front of his tailback then. He didn't get a hand on it. He slapped it down, but he was able to fall down on it, keep Averill from getting the ball.
Penalty marker is down late in the play. We'll check the penalty marker. We'll remind you, too, that tomorrow afternoon, the Alabama Crimson Tide looks to get back on the winning track against the Arkansas Razorbacks. Big conference game for Bryant Denny. Kickoff is at 2:30. The pregame on the Crimson Tide Sports Network gets underway on Fun Radio at 12:30.
It's a holding penalty against Albertville now. And Arab's going to take the penalty.
All right, we're waiting to sort it out. They're still taking time. And let's take a break for the station. 30 seconds on your Arabian Night Football Network. Give it back. Second down after the penalty. Darden throws deep downfield. It is caught and dropped by his wide receiver. Incomplete.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim." our local Toro dealer. For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in to feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Citizen Bill Rutherford, Stacy Holloway down on the field, and the injured player, Jay Raines, helped to the sideline, and hopefully it was just getting the wind knocked out of him. 3rd down and 20 for Albertville, operating from their own 47. Darden remains in the shotgun, 4 wideouts this time, 2 either direction. Darden looking, has to run for his life. Here comes the pressure, downfield, throws the ball, incomplete. Pass was intended that time for Dusty Young, incomplete up at the 38-yard line. So Albertville is faced with 4th down with the clock at 6:42 to play in the game, and it looks as if they'll punt the ball away.
We've been talking about him running to the left and having trouble throwing all year. That's exactly what happened too. They pushed him out of the pocket. He goes almost to the left sideline and he overthrows his man, doesn't he?
Deep for the Arabian Knights, Evan Ship will be joined by Michael Chamness, and back to punt the ball away is Darden. Now remember, Darden is the quarterback, so don't rule out a fake. But it would be a long piece of real estate. They need 20 to get a first down. It is a short. They hand it off inside, and Arab will snuff that play at the 48-yard line. Good short call. Snap to the up man on an inside handoff on a slice play. Ending up with the football was Dustin Kirkland. But it was Wes Baugh and Casey McGinnis that stayed at home, and the Knights take over on downs with great field position at their own 48-yard line with 6.5 minutes to play in the football game and a 20-10 lead, and that may have indeed been the last gasp for the Albertville Aggies.
Good call, Michael. You said it could be a fake, and it was. I wasn't expecting it. I thought they'd go back to Darden, and he'd throw it, but the short man got it, and he got about 5 yards, and that was it.
Now the Knights only have to burn the clock. And the Aggies know it. They're showing 6 up front. And here's Patterson keeping the ball, and he's going to be hit in the backfield for about a yard loss.
Oh, he got hit hard too. They're still now. Albertville's still playing football. We got to get about 1 first down, and we can run the clock out with 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Joey Girardi, the linebacker, on the stop for Albertville. As we look back on this game, the 2 times that Albertville got in the Knights' red zone in the first half and came away with no points has come back, as we alluded to haunt them in this game. That is a mark of a young team. Not a team that makes mistakes, but a young team that will learn by that. And a year or so from now, it'll be a different story on those situations. Knights on 2nd and 11. Patterson drops deep, gives it to Crowley. In the eye, looks for the sweep, and he is going to roll to the left side, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more, as Albertville was out very quickly with Clint Spurgeon and Alan Beck to shut him down, so it will be 3rd and 11.
Long 11, 3rd down, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. He ran 30 yards and got 2 out of it that time.
Let's not count our lottery winnings before the game is over, because the Albertville offense is the type of offense that is a quick strike offense, and 5 minutes left in a football game is an awful lot of time when you have a quarterback named Michael Darden. Knights on 3rd and 11. The Crowleys are in the backfield. Drew and Lanning. Patterson going all the way, the junior quarterback dropping back to pass. Looks like he wants to throw a little middle screen, and Albertville knocks it down, and that was almost intercepted. The big nose guard, D. Formby, got a big paw on it, and that was almost 6 the other way.
He was trying to go with Chambliss for a screen, and he slapped it down. Chambliss was open, but nobody behind him, but that hand got it.
4th down and punting, which has become an adventure for the Arabian Knights the past few games. is the name of the game now. West Ball will stand back inside of his own 35, and Albertville will drop a single back deep, and that is the speedy Derek Epperson, a young sophomore with an awful lot of potential. Albertville puts a rush on. West Ball gets the ball away. It will bounce in front of Epperson. He's going to let it roll. This will take a night roll, and it will die at the 15-yard line. So Albertville takes over with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the football game and trail by 10 on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Oh, no.
I'm doing this for TV. Albertville in the gun. Here's the snap, and the penalty markers go down before we can get it off. So let's start over. Timeout.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Darden with a strike to Barrick up at the 22-yard line. The gain is good for 8. It will be 2nd and 2 for the Aggies as they get to the line of scrimmage quickly. 4:20 to play in the football game. Arab on top of this one, 20-10. Knights having problems with alignment. Here they go. Darden going to throw the swing pass, and that time it was Jacob White that got his hand up and knocked the ball away.
Almost picked off again, and White would have had him another touchdown. He scored one last week on a fumble recovery. Heads up by the big defensive lineman right there. Good job of that defensive end.
It'll be 3rd down and short for Albertville. That stops the clock with 4:11 to play in the football game. Aggies trail by 10, and it's desperation time. They're in their 2-minute offense, not to be confused with their regular offense. Here's Darden. Back. Here comes the pressure. Knights are coming hard. Throws downfield. He's got Barrick. Beautiful catch at the 25-30. Barrick still on his feet. The big tight ends across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And Albertville has a 1st down. Clayton Bagwell, Casey McGinnis on the stop for the Arabian Knights.
Oh, he was running around back there. They were trying to get him, but he set up and threw. He is one heck of a passer when you give him a couple of seconds.
He's going to make some college around these parts very happy in about 6 months. Clock rolls now. We're inside the 4-minute mark. Albertville, 4 wide routes this time. Single set back with the quarterback. Darden a pass, throws long. He's on Chris Smith again, and it's a jump ball, but it's incomplete. He overthrew his man that time. Pass was intended for Raines, incomplete.
He just put it up in the air. He knew he was covered over with 2 men. He put it over in the sidelines.
Let's thank Northgate Chevron for sponsoring Arabian Night football. And Jeanette, we want to say best wishes to get well quick for you too, honey. Northgate Chevron on the Parkway at the Northgate Shopping Center in Arab for quality Chevron gasoline and other fine Techron products.
A bunch of great people in that store. Everybody over there is just top notch.
It is 2nd and 10. Ball at the 36. Albertville in their own territory. Here's Darden, throws downfield for Barrick, incomplete. Ooh, we almost had interference there too. That, my friend, was close.
Oh, Chambers put his hand out and slapped at the ball. I don't know if he hit the receiver. He's wounded. The receiver, it might have hit his hand. He's acting like he's hurt.
He slapped his hand, and I think indeed that he may have gotten caught between the ball and Chamness's hand. And he's going to stay. He's a tough customer. Barrick is an outstanding football player. Only a sophomore, 6'3", 215. There's a prospect in a couple of years.
Yes, sir. He looks bigger than that.
He's got good hands, too. Soft hands for a tight end. 3:38 to play. Albertville faced with 3rd down. Still at their own 36. Formation shifts to the short side. Here's the toss by Darden. He's got his man out of bounds short of the 1st down. Pass was complete that time to Derek Epperson. Clayton Bagwell, Joey Light on the stop for Arab. It'll bring up 4th and about 5 for Albertville.
And the clock is still running. That's the good thing. We're inside of 3:15 now.
Knight fans coming to their feet on 4th down. The crowd will tell the story as Darden goes into the gun. Play clock at 20. Game clock under 3 minutes, and somebody moved. And this will cost Albertville 5 yards.
Way to go, Arab. The crowd was up pulling on this defense now. That's going to be 4th and 10.
I looked over in the booth next to us. I looked at the electric clock operator and almost ordered a bucket of chicken. Looks like a nice fella. That who you were talking to?
Yeah, he is a great guy. He's talking about he just started officiating football games. What's going on?
Well, the crowd is booing all of a sudden now, and it looks like maybe we'll get offsetting penalties. The officials are going to talk about it. While they talk about it, let's take a 30-second break for the station. 2:43 to play on your Arabian Night Football Network.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Gunnersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Gunnersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Gunnersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Gunnersville continues to grow and prosper, your Gunnersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Gunnersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Well, whatever it was, they started out and nothing happened. Stacy, you got something?
They're going to reset the clock back to 3 minutes. They had time run off the clock during the penalty. They're going to assess the penalty. They're going to reset the clock for 3 minutes and assess the penalty because the clock kept running after the penalty.
Okay, they'll reset the clock to 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the clock now, so we'll have 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. When we get time back in here, they will assess a penalty against Albertville, and that will be, I take it, for a procedure. Is that correct, Stacy?
Yes, Michael, that is correct. Could y'all relay 3 minutes to the official in there? He's not getting it.
All right, they just got it. Thank you, sir. Stacy Holloway, assistant clock operator.
He's moving up in the world.
We'll have to give him a raise.
The Arabian Knights next week. The home stretch continues, and here come the Huntsville Panthers. At last report, they were losing to Grissom, and they'll come in madder than a wet hornet. They're right now undefeated. 3 minutes to play. Clock reset. Crowd on its feet. 4th down and 8 for the Aggies. Darden in the gun. Wideouts to either side. Throws downfield. Pass complete to Epperson, 1st down. Beautiful, safe pass low to only where Epperson could catch it, and he did off his shoe tops.
The Arab boy's trying to say he trapped it on the ground, but I believe he had his hands down under it.
And the officials having problems with the clock once more. And they're going to have, are they going to set it? What are they going to do? They're going to have to reset the clock, but we'll keep it here. 1st and 10 now. The officials want a timeout. Now we'll take a timeout for the station on your Arabian Night Football Network. Knights lead. All right, I need it quick back because they're about to play. I need it quick back because they're about to play. Do a couple of scores and give it back to me. Pass is intended for Barrick over the middle. He juggles it. It's in and out of the hands of Barrick and then in and out of the hands of Michael Chamness. Incomplete. So it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Albertville Aggies from their own 47-yard line. They still have possession of the ball with 2:33 left to play on the clock. Arab with a 10-point lead, 20-10. 20 unanswered points for the Arabian Knights. 13 of them coming in the second half. Darden looks at a 3-man Arabian Night front. We've got 6 defensive backs in the ball game. Double wing this time. Single protector for Darden. He's the safety valve. Darden to pass. He's got Barrick this time. Same play over the middle. 1st down, 35-30. Barrick tiptoeing the sidelines and will step out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Had he stayed in bounds, that would have been 6.
He was on his horse and going. Very good job by Darden to get to him at time. He got bumped a couple of times, was able to hang down and shoestring down that sideline, stepped out on 35.
Ronnie, Darden this year, more so than last year, reminds me of another fine quarterback we saw a few years back, a right-handed Brandon Cox.
From Hewitt-Trussville, Alabama, who's playing with a little college called Auburn University.
Yep, Cox was a lefty. This guy's a righty. 1st and 10 Albertville at the Arab 27. Same formation. Darden has protection downfield. This is Barrick, his tight end again. Chamness has got it. Barrick's fighting for yardage, and he's got the 23-yard line, but the clock is running. We're at 2:13, 2:12, 2:10. The clock rolling down and definitely in the corner of the blue-clad Arabian Knights.
We know they got their hurry-up offense. Like you said, they've been doing it all night.
Albertville still with 3 timeouts remaining in this football game. They've done a good job of clock maintenance. And now it looks as if Albertville will take that timeout, the first of those, and the clock continues to run after the timeout, and Darden's pointing that out to the official.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments. We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
"90 seconds. Nope. I'll take that back. I'm running the clock, and I'm not doing a very good job. 110 seconds remain in the football game. Albertville has faced second down at the Arab 22-yard line. 2nd and 6. They're trying to put points on the board. They're looking for a miracle. Darden is your quarterback. Gone all the way. He'll throw it downfield. Epperson, hello there! Woo! Joey Light laid the wood to Epperson.
What a hit down across in the middle pattern. He caught the ball, and as soon as he caught it, Joey Light hit him, knocked him into the next county.
Lit him up, but he held on to the football. That is an Aggie first down, and credit Epperson with a lot of tenacity to hold on to that football.
That hurt me up here.
1st and 10 Albertville. They're at the Arab 12. Darden throws. That one slipped, incomplete. Barrick wanted it. He had a man on his back, and that could have been interference, but no call. Coverage from an Arabian Night linebacker. 1 minute and 34 seconds to play in the game, and Albertville is knocking on the night door.
We got an injury report a while ago from Taylor Guess. It is a break. It is a broke collarbone. He has gone home, resting. Hope he gets a whole lot better, but it looks like he's going to be out for a while.
Could be the remainder of the season. Does not sound good. The Knights add another name to the growing injury list, and the injury bug has just invaded the Arabian Night camp the past 3 weeks. Here we go with 2nd down and 10. Clock now rolling. Here's Darden on the fade pattern in the end zone. Jay Raines, touchdown. Jay Raines on a Darden touchdown pass of 13 yards, and that drive took an awful long time, but Michael Darden hits pay dirt, and Albertville scores for the first time since the first quarter. With 87 seconds to play in the football game, they trail 20-16, and now looks as if we'll go for 2. Now remember, a 2-point conversion here will only put them 2 points behind. If they could get an onside kick and a field goal, it could be a whole different story.
A lot of what ifs here. It's time to suck it up and play some serious football. We have seen a good ball game tonight.
And as I say that, now they bring their kicker in. But remember, and I'll say this again, the quarterback is the holder. Could it be a fake? 20-16. How about it, Stacy?
Waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. The kick's down. It's good. We got a 3-point game.
With 87 seconds to play, it is now Arab 20, Albertville 17 on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Gunnersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Gunnersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your
Back with you at the pit in Arab, onside kick coming. Jay Raines lining up, the Knights' hands people are in. He's cutting the field down to a third, dribbles it down there, and the Knights' Evan Shipp came up, fielded it like a shortstop, fell on it, and the Arabian Knights have the football with 84 seconds to play, but remember, Albertville still has 2 timeouts remaining.
All we got to do, I'd love to have 1 first down right here.
Let's check that last Albertville scoring drive. Citizen Bill Rutherford.
Started on the Aggies' own 20-yard line. It covered 80 yards in 14 plays, 3 minutes, 13 seconds off the clock. Capped off by a 13-yard Darden to Jay Raines reception. Arab 20, Albertville 17.
It will be interesting to see what the Knights do. I'm sure they'll keep it on the ground. And remember, Albertville still has 2 timeouts. Patterson, your quarterback, end over to the right side. Patterson, somebody went the wrong way. Matt's going to keep it, and he may be run out of bounds. Nope, they say nope, he did. He got out of bounds. Not a very good situation because the clock now stops with 78 seconds to play, and it's second down and a loss of a yard, and the clock is stopped. And now Albertville takes the timeout. All right, so there's the explanation. He stayed in bounds. Albertville took the fast timeout. We'll do the same.
Lake Gunnersville Pool & Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Gunnersville. Call Lake Gunnersville Pool & Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Gunnersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Gunnersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Gunnersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Gunnersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We set the stage with 78 seconds to play. Arab 20, Albertville 17. Knights have possession of the football, second down and 11 from their own 48-yard line following the attempted onside kick. Albertville has one timeout remaining. Matt Patterson, your junior quarterback, has led the Knights all the way in this comeback effort. Under center, here's the snap, gives it to Crowley, and he is going to be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Albertville quickly takes the timeout, and we're still at 1 minute and 14 seconds to play. We'll know in a minute. Patterson, your quarterback, with the eye set in the backfield. 3rd and 12 from the 47. Matt with the long count. Drops back, gives it to Lanning Crowley, and he runs the sweep, but Albertville snuffs it out back at the 44-yard line. Now they can't stop the clock. Let's see how fast the officials get this ball back in play. Linebacker Bobby Gonzalez, who I would have to give the defensive MVP to on the Aggie team tonight, was there to make the stop. And the Knights are in no hurry to get to the line of scrimmage this time. It is 4th down, and it looks as if that they're going to wait until the clock runs to a second and call a timeout. And I think this is a wise play for the Arabian Knights. Matt Patterson is standing with the referee. We're down to 37 seconds on the game clock, and he wants the timeout with 34 seconds remaining to play. The Knights have called their timeout. We'll take it here, 2017 Arab on your Arabian Night Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
and 14. Westbaugh in punt formation at his own 31. Aggies are coming after it, and it was partially blocked. He got it away. It'll bounce at the 30. It'll roll down to the 25, and Albertville will fall on it there. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. They've got 24 seconds to work with. So let's see what the Aggies have a magic trick in their bag.
All right, A-Rep, get up and get ready now. This is defensive time, 24 seconds.
All right, the Knights are prepared. Now remember, the officials will put the ball in play. The clock will start on change of possession with the snap of the football. Albertville 1st and 10 with 75 yards to go. They trail by 3 with no timeouts. Knights have 3 men rushing. They have 2 linebackers in the game. Everybody else is in the secondary. Albertville has 3 wideouts and 2 backs. Low snap, Darden to throw, downfield. He's got Barrick, 1st down. This will stop the clock. On Chains will have to move with 18 seconds to play, and Albertville has it 1st and 10 up at the 38-yard line. Still a lot of real estate to go. They would probably have to get inside the 20 for even a chance at a field goal.
They're going to have to hurry up, too. They're waiting for the...
Now Darden goes under center, surprisingly, with 18 seconds to play. Will he spike the ball? Nope, long count. Yes, he does spike the ball. This will give him time to huddle and get a play call. 16.9 seconds to play in the football game. ARAP 20, Albertville 17. A classic rivalry matchup. Would you expect anything less out of these 2 classic football teams?
And there's nobody sitting down anywhere. Everybody on both sides are up on their feet.
Knights now have 8 defensive backs in the ball game. They rush 3 on the snap. Darden rolling, throwing downfield, almost intercepted by Michael Chamness at the 45-yard line with 11.6 seconds on the clock, and it is now 3rd down for the Aggies.
That's 2 Michael's almost had tonight. He's fussing himself, but he's done what he's supposed to out there for us. That's a great job. He almost had that one.
Knights rotate in Jacob White, Jason Casey, and I am going to think that is John Keel up front now, the 3 rushers. 3rd and 10, Albertville at their own 38. 11.6 on the clock. Darden looking. He has got plenty of time, rolling now, throws downfield in traffic, tipped away, they caught the ball. Oh my goodness, and he is down at the 32-yard line with 1.3 seconds left on the clock, and the Aggies are going to get their field goal team in, I believe. What a play. The ball was tipped, and ending up with the football, Jay Raines. Nope, the Albertville Aggies are lining up. He's going to try to spike it, or will he go to the end zone? They're going to blow it into play. Darden, the quarterback, spikes it quickly. Time's out on the clock. And the coach is saying there should be more, and he's going to get the call. He is going to get the call. No, oh boy. The game is over, and I am not real fond of the way that one ended. We have had clock problems all night on both sides of the ball, and to have a game like this end on a play like that, you just don't like to see it. Final score from ARAP, Knights 20, Albertville 17. This is your Arabian Night Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal, community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this Community Channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Hello, I'm Leslie Wright, and I'd like to welcome you to altrav.net, the online home of Horizon's Alabama Traveler, where we offer discounted certificates to the area's best restaurants, attractions, and more. To purchase certificates to any of the businesses you see featured here on the show, visit our website at www.altrav.net. Go to the Merchants page to place your order, and your certificates will be mailed out the following day. So without further delay, let's go to a participating merchant video.
We're pleased to welcome the return of local restaurants to our lineup of Altrav discount certificates. Get out and support local business. We especially encourage you to remember our locally owned restaurants. They certainly will welcome your visit. David Harden and family welcome you to Wildcat Cafe, conveniently located across Highway 431 from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Many of you remember David from his years at Guntersville Bowling Center, and particularly their snack bar. And a few years later, he opened his own restaurant, Tin Top Diner. And now David, along with his daughter Lindsay and son Patrick, own and operate Wildcat Cafe. Their specialty is fried or grilled chicken fingers along with their popular JoJo's and the original dipping sauce on the side. They're available as a snack or by the plate with your choice of drink and other delicious sides like coleslaw, baked beans, pinto beans, fried okra, potato salad, french fries, onion rings, or corn. You decide, and your plate is prepared fresh to order. Other popular menu options include old-fashioned hand-patted hamburgers and cheeseburgers. The hamburger steak plate topped with seasoned onions and Dale seasoning is another popular choice. Wildcat Cafe also offers Barry's barbecue sandwiches or plates with sides. Salad choices include side salads and house salads, which you can have topped with your choice of chicken fingers or barbecue. You're always welcome to dine in or call ahead for your takeout orders. Wildcat Cafe also offers a convenient drive-thru for your to-go pickups. The Hardin family extends a special invitation for your family to visit Wildcat Cafe, where you're always greeted with a smile and prompt, friendly service. They're located at 14164 Highway 431 across from Gunnersville High School beside Foodland. Give them a call at 256-486-2233 and be sure to like Wildcat Cafe on Facebook. They're open to serve you Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and evening dining along with a Sunday lunch. And don't forget the kids. There's a special menu for them also. Wildcat Cafe, great food in a family dining atmosphere. Now visit horizonsaltrav.net website for your discount certificate to Wildcat Cafe and other popular local restaurants, shops, and attractions.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Wilson's Fabric on Highway 431 in Boaz is Alabama's largest fabric store. Family owned since 1964, the Wilson family is still involved in all day-to-day operations, and they, along with their experienced, helpful staff, will be happy to answer any questions and assist with all your needs. They now offer the area's largest selection of heat transfer vinyl and adhesive sticky back vinyl. All the popular brands are in stock, along with any supplies you may need. Shop in store or online at wilsonfabric.com. Free shipping on all orders over $50. Team fabrics are popular, and Wilson's has a wide selection of licensed collegiate and pro prints, along with color schemes to match most any high school. There's even yard signs for our local schools. For all your home decorating projects, Wilson stocks a variety of brands, prints, and styles to match your decor. They have almost 5,000 square feet with over 1,400 rolls of upholstery material. If you're looking for vintage replica fabrics from the 30s and 40s or the Civil War, you're in luck. They have a section dedicated to each. No one locally stocks more notions or other sewing supplies. Check out the notions wall and other supplies displayed throughout the store. They offer everything you may need, the best selection at the best price, with the friendly personal service you've come to expect since 1964. Give them a call at 256-593-6501, visit online at wilsonfabrics.com, or you're always welcome to stop by the store at 1524 Highway 431 in Boaz. Wilson's Fabric is also proud to be a row-by-row experience participant. This fun, cooperative event is brought to you by participating quilt shops around the world.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Since 1986, BG's restaurant on Baltimore Avenue in Albertville has been serving up their famous chicken fingers, burgers, and other short-order menu items. Brent and Gay Raines founded BG's as a family-run business. As the family has grown, so has the business, and everyone remains involved as they continue the tradition of fast, friendly hometown service. BG's is probably best known for their hand-breaded, tender and juicy chicken fingers, but there's something on the menu for everyone. They offer a great selection including burgers, sandwiches, basket combos, and ice cream treats. And now the convenient drive-through window makes it so easy to grab your favorite meal and go. Simply place your order at the speaker or call ahead for even faster service. BG's popular homemade signature chicken sauce is now available to the public. Buy it at the restaurant or pick it up from your favorite grocery store. BG's chicken sauce is great on chicken, burgers, salads, fries, veggies, and lots of other foods. BG's is open from 9 till 6 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. For a complete menu and more, visit their website, www.bgsrestaurant.com. To purchase this week's BG's Altrav discount certificate, visit our website, altrav.net.
Where do you go to find good stuff at great prices? Little Lots in Boaz, where there's lots of name brands for lots less. Owners Tony and Nancy Walker have come across so many deals that their original 26,000 square foot building wouldn't hold it all, and they've expanded into other stores in the same plaza. Each store is different and features special buyout deals. With a total shopping area exceeding 40,000 square feet, you can come to spend the day shopping at Little Lots, browsing the aisles of good stuff at great prices. There's not only great prices, there's a great selection on lots of different merchandise. The Flowers and More store is also filled with special items for every day or the next holiday. Room decor, table settings, saddles, and more, all priced to move. Better not delay, the best selections may go in a hurry. New items are still arriving, so shop now and shop often. Little Lots in Boaz, great stuff at great prices. You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play.
Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.